This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The governor says North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has an open invitation to visit Hallasan Mountain, and that South Korea's highest peak could serve as a center for peaceful exchanges between the North and the South. In a weekly meeting on Tuesday, Won Hee-yong said both Kim and South Korean President Moon Jae-in showed strong interest in pursuing denuclearization, exchanges, and unification when they met at the summit of the North's Baekdusan Mountain. The governor argued that it was only natural that those dreams be realized at the top of Halla. Won added that he would actively prepare the island to host a summit between the two leaders so that Jeju, which bills itself as a center of peace, can be the site of historic discussions. The provincial government has agreed to cover the majority of the cost of providing free school meals at island high schools, which are now available. Governor Won Hee-yong and Superintendent of Education Lee Sung-moon met Tuesday at the Provincial Education Office for a conference on education and administration, where they signed the agreement. The province will fund 60% of the free meal program at area elementary, middle, and high schools. It is projected to cost 40.4 billion won next year, so the province will contribute 24.3 billion won. There was a big controversy in August over environmental destruction caused by road work through Bijarim Forest, and officials have delayed an official announcement of plans on how to proceed with the work. The provincial director of city construction said in a Tuesday press briefing that the province had not yet made decisions on changes to the route of Bijarim Forest Road, detours around the construction site, or the type of trees that will be planted after the work is done. Lee Yang-moon added that an advisory committee will convene to discuss the issues and that the province will make an official announcement of the plan by the middle of the month. He added that more vehicles use the road every year and that the daily average on the section under construction is up to 10,440. Authorities are cracking down on speeding vehicles heading from Jeju City to Seogwipo on the Pyeonghwa-ro. The provincial government has spent 190 million won to install cameras on the road. After a trial run, they will begin ticketing violators in March. Drivers will be timed on the 15.8-kilometer stretch of the road from Gwangyong intersection to Dongkwang-1 intersection. Authorities will fine motorists whose average speed between those 2 points is over 90 kilometers per hour. The national government has designated the area around Munseom Island in Seogwipo as a so-called underwater landscape zone. The provincial government says the island was selected by the Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries after its first nationwide public contest for the designation. Some 45 billion won will be spent through 2022 on building a support center for marine leisure sports in the area, as well as facilities to view the underwater environment. This week on Jeju A to Z, Todd Thacker profiles a popular destination southeast of Jeju City called Sangumburi. As we'll see now, this extinct volcanic crater covered in fields of light brown pampas grass is emblematic of autumn on the island.
The remarkably symmetrical crater of Samgumburi, an extinct volcano to the southeast of Jeju City, is a stunning and unique destination in more ways than one. Described as a kind of natural stadium, it is 600 meters in diameter and similar in size to Baeknokdam crater atop Hallasan Mountain. Around it are sweeping light brown fields of pampas grass, which grow several meters tall and are emblematic of the autumn and winter seasons on the island. Images of this grass appear in all sorts of artistic works related to Jeju, from films, TV dramas, and paintings by famous artists like Jeju-born painter Byun Shiji and nature photographer Kim Young-gap's panoramic long exposures. The crater and area is also a windfall for scientific research. Its densely packed habitat is home to about 400 species of plants and animals, and though tourism and the environment usually are at odds, Sangumburi is carefully monitored. The hundreds of thousands of people who visit every year thus have a minimal impact on the site, while maximizing their appreciation of this natural monument. From atop the crater on a clear day, you can enjoy views of the ocean to the north, Seongsan Sunrise Peak to the east, and of course the breathtaking profile of Hallasan Mountain to the west, all framed with the swaying pampas fields. Sangumburi isn't the only place on the island to capture iconic images of Korea's autumn pampas grass, but it might just be the most picturesque. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Halim Park is exhibiting over 10,000 flowers in its annual Chrysanthemum Festival. There's a 60 to 80% chance of rain all day Thursday, with 20 to 60 millimeters possible in most areas, but over 100 likely at higher elevations. It will be windy as well. Here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 16 and the afternoon high 22 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 17 and 21. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 16 and the high later on 22 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected across the island in Busan. And the morning low up on the mountain at Songpanak will be 11, and the afternoon high 16 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the southeast and south at 9 to 16 meters per second. And seas will be quite rough by times, getting up to 4 meters. And here's what's coming up. And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to visit us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.